Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. We are going to be taking place here in just a few minutes, the Season 11 Super Series. I just wanted to get a quick splash screen in here, just in case if either manager wanted to make any changes. I did send a screenshot in both team channels. I didn't see any messages from either side, but I wanted to give it just a moment here to make sure nothing to change. Okay, here, I'll flip over to your side, Shag. Flip over. Oh. And just as a reminder for everyone here, Mythic will have home field advantage, so we will be, first two games will be at Stade Royale. Then games 3 and 4 will be back at Sakura. And then game 5, should we need it, will be back at Stade Royale. Alright, have a bit of a change here. For the Mythic, we need Ribeye in for Villegas. Got that. Okay. Mythic are happy. We can swap back over to Reaver's side of things. Let's see. Some typing. Puppet. Alright, we are keeping as is. And here we go. At 7:05 Central, we play ball. And we play ball. And we will do the lottery in between games 2 and 3.
Welcome to the opening game of the tournament finals. Hold on to your hats.
All right, here we are, the Super Series. Starting here in Stade Royale. Mythic back here for the second straight season, and Retrievers back for their third Super Series over the past 4 seasons, winning back-to-back titles that wrapped up SNB 3. Missed the title game last year in Season 10, but back here in Season 11, and Screw Brazan will start things off with the base hit.
Number 46, Doyle Cantu.
It's Chandler Longstroke on the mound here in Game 1. The rotation's a bit askew with Both teams needing a Game 5, and then the Mythic needing 5 games in the Astros series. That throws to second in time! Vance has been lethal behind the plate so far in the postseason. He gunned 2 runners in the conference title game series. It was Game 3. I think he had at least a couple others, so that's around 5 runners he has nabbed off the base paths. So it's 2 down, Gossi Correa. She'll ground 1 to Dupole, and that will retire the side. Bottom of the first, Mythic will pick up the bats. Bowen, Hammerhead, and Ding Hale.
Number 11, Bryant Bowen.
I believe, yep, I named Bowen the MVP of the Epic Conference Finals. He was probably by far the most consistent player, and he starts things off here with a base hit through the right side. And the leadoff runner aboard here for the Mythic.
Number 6, Ben Hammerhead.
Ground ball, McForsham to second for 1. Back to first. A Dragon special. And both teams get the leadoff runner aboard, but don't do anything with it. So 2 outs, bases empty. Ding Hale at the plate. He also had a very strong conference final round, having a very good postseason, but he will strike out there. And the first inning of Game 1 will go by quietly. 4, 5, 6 due up here for the Retrievers. Popped up. Foul territory, and that will be Ribeye making the grab for out number 1.
Number 25, Gurney McForshow.
That one over the head of Bowen. That will get into left center, and that will turn into a double here for the Retrievers.
Now batting the right fielder, number 56, Axe Sawyer.
Ball inside. Strike. No, outside.
Runner going to third. Bye-bye, runner. And 2 down and a strikeout looking. And we'll head bottom of the second.
The first baseman, number 8, Bison Dupole.
That's a strike. Strike. High.
1-2 here to Dupole. Takes that one low, 2-2. Upstairs for a full count. And that's going to get through for a base hit. Spicy Dupole is aboard.
A right fielder, number 17, Emerson Ahmed.
Another one up the middle, and Gilmore can't get to that one. And first 2 runners have reached here for the Mythic. And here is for Theodoris.
Ford Theodoris.
For Theodoris, right center field. That's going to get down off the track and on the wall. That's going to plate 1. Runner rounding third, headed for home. That will plate 2. Mythic take the lead here in Game 1. A 2-run RBI double from Ford Theodoris.
That's a strike. That's a strike.
This one to second. Gilmore makes the grab. 1 down. Vit Vance up to the plate.
Number 32, Vip Vance.
Through the right side, a base hit, and the Mythic will have runners at the corners here. The 9 spot, Ribeye up to the plate.
Jefferson, Ribeye.
That's a ground ball. Fleshman in the perfect position. In time to McForsham. The hit and run backfires for the Mythic. It puts the shortstop in the position to turn 2 and end the inning. But the Mythic strike first thanks to Theodorus. It's 2-0 as we head to the top of the third here in Game 1 of the Super Series.
That's a strike.
That one's to Ribeye. He makes the catch just before it's able to get off the ground. Route number 1, Vahan Dudley. And a strikeout for Longstroke, 2 away. And here's Morgan Mack.
Morgan Mack.
1 and 2 here to Mack.
You're out.
And a strikeout to end the inning. Longstroke through 3 innings pretty cleanly. We go bottom of the third.
The shortstop, number 11, Ryan Bowen.
Ground ball up the middle. Gilmore's able to get to it, turn and throw to McForsham in time for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 6, Ben Hammerhead.
Outside.
So here's the 2 spot, Hammerhead.
Ball outside. That's a strike. Ball.
3-1. And just fouls that one off.
Ball four. Take
And Hammerhead draws the walk. Puts a runner on here for Ding Hale.
Number 29, Ding Hale.
No, outside. That's a strike.
That one is fouled off.
No, inside.
Inside 2 and 2.
Nope, that's high.
Another full count.
Yeah.
Oh, but this time Schneider gets the better part of it. He gets the strikeout, 2 away.
Spicy Dupole.
Strike.
Spicy Dupole now up to the plate.
Outside. Ball outside.
That's fouled back, 2 and 2 the count. And that's going to get into center field. A base hit. Cantu able to cut it off before it gets much deeper. Keep the runner now at second. First and second here for the Mythic. 2 outs. And it's Emerson Ahmed to the plate. Schneider at 50 pitches here with 2 outs in the third. 1 and 1 the count. To the third base side. Mack will make the grab. Stream got shrunk or something.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Like the resolution is bad.
Razon.
That's a strike. No, that's low.
1 and 1 the count. That is foul. Ground ball to Hale. Up with it to Dupole in time for out number 1.
The center
And here
fielder,
is Cantu.
46, Doyle Cantu.
Fouled off.
That's high.
Floater to short. Bowen makes the grab. That's out number 2. And here is Gassi Correa.
That's a strike. Ball inside.
Fly ball into right. Not quite long enough here. And that will be caught by Ahmed for out number 3.
You'll see the
Bottom fourth we go. Theodorus McGribbons and Vip Vance do up for the Mythic.
The center fielder, number 2, for Theodorus.
Ground ball to first. McForsham, easy play for him there. Round number 1 brings up McGribbons.
Number 9, Gideon McGribbon.
Strike.
Fly ball into right. McGribbons, that is long enough, and he will make it 3-0. 397 for McGribbons, his 5th home run here of the postseason. Makes it 3-0.
Vip Vance.
No.
Ground ball up the middle, and again just scoots by Gilmore and into center field for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 14, Jefferson Ribeye.
Down.
And it's another one into right field. Back it goes, and that is gone. A 2-run shot for Ribeye, and it's 5-0 Mythic. And the Mythic are starting to break it open here in game 1. Schneider will be pulled, and into the bullpen we go for the Retrievers. The long reliever Diligence will be pitching here to try and finish off the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball into right. That's caught by Sawyer. And that's out number 2. And here we are with Hammerhead.
No missile. That does a strike. Ball outside. No, fast look. That does a strike.
Full count to Hammerhead. Ground ball. Fleshman makes a diving stop. The throw in time for out number 3. And we'll go top 5. A pair of home runs, a solo shot by McGribbons, and Ribeye with the 2-run shot. Makes it 5-0 here in favor of the Mythic as we go top 5.
That does a strike.
Ground ball, left side. Bowen gets to it. Long throw in time for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 25,
Gurney McForsham up to the plate, the MVP of the Heroic Conference Finals.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Long stroke strikes it out there. 2 away.
Number 56.
Long stroke locked in.
No, that's a strike.
Ground ball to short. And Bowen will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. We go bottom 5. Hale, Dupole, and Ahmed do up.
Now batting, second baseman, number 29, Ding Hale.
Ball outside.
That is going to get down. Base hit to start things off for the Mythic here. Bottom 5.
The first baseman, number 8, Vicey DuPaul. Now pitching, Luis Deputy.
And Diligence will be pulled in favor of Deputy.
No, that's outside. Outside. That's a strike.
2-2 to Dupole. The dirt, full count. And Dupole connects with another into left field. And first 2 aboard here again for the Mythic, looking to push this already 5-run lead.
Emerson Ahmed.
Strike.
And that's well hit. Left center field. Back it goes. It is off the top of the wall. It's a logjam on the base paths. And it will lead to bases loaded and nobody out. And who other than Ford Theodorus to come to the plate. And Ford Theodorus will clear him! A grand slam here in the Super Series, and it's 9-0 Mythic. Nobody out here, bottom 5. And McGribbons draws a walk. Things not going well for Deputy at all. Base hit into center field, and 2 more on again here for the Mythic. Jesse Frigate will come into the game to try and stop the bleeding. And he gives a base hit, and the bases are loaded once more for the Mythic.
Right.
1-2 here to Bowen at the top of the order. Fouled off. Just gets a piece of that one. Another one fouled off here. Inside, ball 3, nowhere to put Bowen. He fouls off another pitch. Fly ball into left. Brazan will make the grab on the line. Drive! A close play at the plate, but the runner's able to get under the attack from Dudley. And the Mythic will put up double digits here in game 1. Sacrifice fly from Bowen. And out finally up on the board here, bottom 5. Ground ball up the middle, and again, no one can get to it. Bases reloaded for the Mythic.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 29,
It's Ding Hale to the plate. That's to Gilmore. Gilmore to Fleshman. Fleshman to McForsham for a much-needed Dragon special. A 5 spot in the 5th. It's 10-0 Mythic.
number 15, Grant Gilmore.
Fly ball into right and caught by Ahmed for out number 1.
The catcher, number 8, Jahan Dudley.
Fly ball center field. That one's caught by Theodorus. That's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 51, Morgan Mack.
Ground ball third base side. Ribeye, the long throw in time for out number 3. Long stroke. Absolutely lethal here tonight. Only 2 hits from the retriever so far here in game number 1. Spicy Dupole leading things off here, bottom 6th. Full count. Oh, just got it on the top of the zone.
The right fielder,
Ahmed will come up to the plate.
Down. Strike. High.
3-1 to Ahmed. And that one is ripped into left center. That one is gone. It's 11-0. An absolute rout here in Game 1 of the Super Series. Season 11, it's 11-0 Mythic.
Now pitching, Lenny Sierra.
So let's see. We had Diligence. We have Sierra. We had Deputy Frigate. So everyone but the closer has been in for the Retriever so far on this one. You know the game can. It's just rarely consistent in when it does it. But at some point, the Retrievers really need to consider throwing out a position player to pitch. This game is pretty much already spoken for. Try and save as much of your bullpen for the other games in this series. That ball into center field, but Cantu able to track it down. That's out number 2. That will bring up Vit Vance. He's 3 for 3 today.
Vance.
That's a strike. You got a chip on the shoulder.
Ground ball to short, and this will be the first time he's retired tonight. Solo home run, 11-0 as we go to the 7th. Top of the order, one of those 2 hits was from Brazan. It was the very first at-bat of the game. He was later thrown out trying to steal second. And then what I think is the only other base runner was thrown out trying to steal third. So has long stroke here faced the minimum?
Number 46, Doyle Cantu.
Long stroke on fire right now.
That's a strike. High.
The ground ball, this one's to Dupole. He'll take it himself. That's out number 2. And here is Gassi Correa. Ground ball, nice dive by Ribeye. Throw in time for out number 3. What a play. Bottom 7th we go. Ribeye will lead things off. He is locked in. A home run already under his belt here tonight. And he pokes one back up the middle to lead off the 7th.
Shortstop, number 11, Bryant Bowen.
Swing and a miss there from Bowen. That will bring up Hammerhead. Ground ball through the middle, and that's going to put 2 aboard here for the Mythic.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 29, Ding Hale.
Outside. That's a strike.
1-1 to Ding Hale. Swing and a miss. Ground ball, right-hand side. Gilmore will turn to second, get the runner there. For out number 2, putting runners at the corners, Spicy Dupole. 3 for 4 tonight with 3 singles.
No. That's a strike.
Swing and a miss. To the 8th we go. It's 11-0 Mythic.
Now back. Now in the game, Tony Duke.
Tony Duke will take over first base.
Miss, that's a strike. Strike. You're out.
The swing and a miss.
Now back. The
Holy
first baseman,
cow.
number 25,
Chandler Longstroke making a name for himself here. Ground ball, Ding Hale gets to it. Throw to Duke in time for out number 2.
Number 56.
And here's Zach Sawyer. Popped it up behind home plate. Caught by Vance for out number 3. We go bottom of the inning. Ahmed, Theodores, and McGribbins do up all 3 of them with a home run already here tonight.
Fielder, number 17, Emerson Ahmed.
That's a strike. No, that's no strike.
2-2 here to Ahmed. Oh no! The lone player from the bullpen that was doing well just got murdered.
Now pitching, Chard Sanders.
Sierra is down.
That's high.
And the bullpen has been cleaned out for the Retrievers here in game 1.
That's a strike. High. Oh, you're inside.
Theodore skies this one right center. Cantu makes the grab one away.
A designated hitter, number 9, Gideon McGribbins.
1-1 to McGribbins. He fouls it back.
High. No, no.
Full count. Ground ball, third base side. Mack with a nice diving stop. Back to the bag. Throw in time at first. Nice play by Mack for out number 2.
32.
I'll bring up Vit Vance. Ground ball, Gilmore gets it to first in time for out number 3. Top of the 9th we go. Wow, 20 hits for the Mythic here.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 15, Grant Gilmore.
That's a strike. Strike. Ball, that's inside.
2-2 count. Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the catcher, number 8, Don Dudley.
Nope, that's high.
Ground ball to Bowen. Throw in time to Duke for out number 2.
The third baseman,
And last chance here for the Retrievers in game number 1. It is Mack, so it is the minimum. He's going to face the minimum. 27 up, 27 down. Chandler Longstroke with a performance to remember here in game 1 of the Super Series. Was 2 hits shy of a perfect game. Absolutely pitched lights out. In a dominating performance. I thought it was more than 6 strikeouts, but man, you could not ask for a much better stat line to start off a Super Series. 2 hits, Razan at the start of the game, then McForsham, I want to say in maybe the 3rd inning, maybe the 4th, then they got nothing else from beyond that point. Heck, so if it was 1, 2, 3, that might have been the second inning. Because if it almost had to have been the second inning, because if they all went down in order. So he threw 7 innings after that of perfect baseball. As for the Mythic, offense was on fire. 20 hits. All the starters getting a hit. Ahmed 4 for 5 with a home run. 6 RBIs for Theodoris. 3 hits for Vance and Ribeye. Ribeye with a home run. Loss will go to Schneider. They emptied the bullpen, and the lone man for the Mythic, a complete game shutout. 2 hits in game 1 for the Mythic. Longstroke getting the win. It's a sweep for the Mythic. Theodoris, Longstroke, and Ahmed. We will go to game number 2. Okay, let's take a peek here. We've got some changes. Need Cantu at the top of the lineup. Pushing Correa up as well. Let's see, where does Brazon? Brazon actually goes to 4th. It's McForsham 3rd. Cantu center field. Correa DHing McForsham at 1st. Zond 4th and left. Sawyer up a spot, batting 5th. Fleshman at the 6th spot, short. Bumping Dudley up 1 to 7th. Gilmore and Morgan Mack. Got Bessie on the mound. At that. And let's flip back to the Mythic lineup. Oh my, Weaver is juiced. Leave as is, says Shag. Oh, hold on, some typing. All right. And we will go back to Stade Royale for game number 2.
Welcome to Game 2 of the tournament finals. Get on your horse and let's do the baseball thing. Now batting.
Let's do the baseball thing indeed. First pitch, Cantu will pop it up. And this will be caught by Ahmed for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 6.
There's Correa.
Nope, that's outside.
And Correa, a good swing on this one. Left field at the wall. It is, oh, it's gone! Just over the head of Hammerhead. Bounces off the top of the wall and into the bullpen. And the Retrievers strike first.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 25, Gurney McForsham.
Just enough on that to get it out of the park. And a much-needed shot in the arm for the Retrievers. And that's well hit. Another one into left center. That one is very gone. Back to back go the Retrievers. It's 2-0. 4:22. This one makes it to the stands. And Weaver being juiced has not been beneficial so far. 2 home runs into left center field. And it's 2-0 with just 1 out here in the first. Bounces back, strikes out Brazon. And that brings up Sawyer. Ground ball back to Weaver. in time to do pull to retire the side, but the Retrievers get their first runs up on the board here in the Super Series, lead 2-0 here in Game 2. Hand 2 is now lead off. And then a leadoff walk given up to Bowen.
The left fielder, number 6, and Hammerhead.
So runner on for Hammerhead. Got Hector Bessie starting this one. He comes to the game tense. He got injured in his last start in the Heroic Conference Finals. He got hit by a comebacker. So he comes into this game tense. 2-2 the count here to Hammerhead. And Hammerhead will strike out looking. One down, Ding Hale at the plate. Right side, that one skips by Gilmore into right field. And 2 aboard here for the Mythic.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 8, Spicy DuPaul.
Left side, it's a tough dive. Fleshman can't pull it off, and the bases are loaded for the Mythic. Emerson Ahmed to the plate. He's locked in. And the Mythic looking to pick things right back off where they left off in Game 1. 2-0 to Ahmed. Takes a strike. 2-2 to Ahmed. Just fouls it off there. Ground ball to third. Back. The throw to second for one. Throw to first. Not in time. Run will score. It's 2-1 with runners at second and third here for Theodoris. He knocked in 6 in Game 1. Can he tie things up here in Game 2? And he will. Center field, a base hit. 2-2 here in the first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 9, Gideon McClevens.
Ground ball to Gilmore will retire the side. And we're knotted up 2-2 going to the second. Fleshman, Dudley, and Gilmore due up for the Retrievers.
Ding it, Fleshman.
Ground ball goes up the middle and just out of the reach from Ding Hale, and that goes into center field for a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, number 8, Vahan.
So a runner aboard here for Vahan Dudley. Takes first pitch strike from Weaver. Fouled off 0-2. Upstairs 2-2. Fouled off. And down below, patience here for Dudley is drawn a full count. Oh no! And now Weaver gets hurt.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 50.
Return to Cinder. Weaver is now down to rattle. 2 on for the Retrievers. No one out here. Top of the second.
Ball inside.
Retrievers trying to return the favor after Sierra got hurt late in Game 1. Doing damage to the starter who had high hopes coming to this one, being juiced. Oh, gets the strikeout there.
Batting, the third baseman, number 51, Morgan Matt.
Traits all over the place here Ground ball, third base side. Ribeye can't get to it. It goes into left field. Runner going home. The throw to the plate. Cut off by Bowen. Retrievers retake the lead.
Number 46, Doyle Cantu.
Back to the top of the order. It's Cantu with 2 aboard. Weaver still rattled. The back-to-back home runs and then getting hit with the comebacker. 2-2 to Cantu. And that's hit into right over the head of Dupol at first. And the Retrievers will have the bases loaded. Gassi Correa up to the plate. A home run already here in the first. Looking to do some more damage here. Top 2. One and 2 the count to Correa. Strike 3 called. Big punch out there for Weaver. 2 away. And up comes Gertie McForsham. The MVP of the Heroic Conference Finals could come up clutch here for his team here in the Super Series. Try extend their lead here in Game 2 as a 2-1 count. Down the third baseline, it is foul, 2-2. And that one's into right! A grand slam for McForsham! And in the top of the second, it's 7-2. Holy cow! His second home run of the night, and Brazon launches one. That has gone into left field, 8-2. Retrievers full on returning the favor here so far. Malachi Weaver not up to the task. And they are just going to leave him in there. A strikeout to end the inning, but a 6th spot in the top of the second, 8-2 as we go bottom of the inning.
Number 32, Vip Vance.
Holy cow, but don't take anything for granted. This Mythic lineup is very, very good, and this Retrievers pitching staff is very, very tired. Feel like we are in tune for an anything could happen kind of game. But Bessie able to get a couple quick outs here, bottom of the second. Back to the top of the order with Bowen. And Bowen up the middle for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 6, Ben Hammerhead.
Hammerhead goes foul.
That's inside.
That one right to Fleshman for at number 3 to retire the side. And we'll head to the top of the third, 8-2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 6, Diggett Flashman.
Down ball, there's Hale. And he flips to Dupol in time for round number 1.
Number 8, Vahan Dudley.
Nope, inside.
Popped up. And foul territory. Ribeye is there. Will make the grab.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 15.
Here is Grant Gilmore. Gilmore with a shot into right, deep at the wall. And caught by Ahmed up against the wall. Retrievers turned away for the first time here in game number 2. We go bottom of the third. The 3, 4, and 5 due up.
Ding.
That's a swing. That's high.
Hale, Hammerhead, and Ahmed. Off the end of his bat, a floater to Gilmore. That's out number 1. Bessie trying to right the ship here pitching-wise for the Retrievers. May actually be close to getting to neutral. 1-2 the count to Dupole. Oh, and strike 3 called. And there it is, Bessie up to neutral. And Ahmed will fly out to right. Top of the 4th, it's Mack, Cantu, and Correa due up for the Retrievers. Ahead here in game 2 by 6. Morgan Mack leads off the top of the 4th with a base hit. And that will bring up Doyle Cantu.
That's outside.
3-1 to Cantu.
You bet that's this way.
Takes a strike.
Nope, ball four.
And will end up drawing the walk.
Designated hitter, number 6, Nasi Correa.
Correa back up to the plate. Already her 3rd plate appearance. Ground ball up the middle. Hale flip to Bowen. Bowen to Dupole for a Dragon special. And Weaver no longer rattled. 2 down runner at 3rd for McForsham. 8 home runs and 17 RBIs. A grand slam.
Nope, that's high.
Back in the 2nd.
Steve. Nope, outside.
Full count. Swing and a miss. Bottom of the 4th we go. Theodorus McRibbons and Vit Vance.
Ball, ball. Pitch hard.
2-2 here to Theodorus. Popped up behind home plate and out of play. And that one is ripped into left field. That is gone for Theodorus. Makes it an 8-3 ball game. 407 into left, his 4th of the postseason.
Inside.
And that one gets into left field. Here come the Mythic. Vance up to the plate. Hector Bessie back down to tense.
Ball knocked outside. See, hey. Nope, that's outside. Outside.
Full count to Vit Vance.
Ball.
And Vance will take a walk. 2 on here for the Mythic. Here's Jefferson Ribeye. Nobody out here. Bottom 4. Goes up the middle. Fleshman able to make the stop. They'll get the runner at 2nd, but that's all they'll be able to get as we turn the lineup around here to Bryant Bowen. Locked in, swings at the first pitch, pops it up shallow center field. Gilmore makes the grab. Everyone stays put, and it's 2 away. Big out there.
Pitch hard.
Runner still at the corners here. Bessie up over
That's a strike.
65 pitches. And that one's into center field. Hammerhead with a base hit makes it 8-4.
Batting, the second baseman, number 29, Ding Hale.
Ding Hale with quite the turnaround. Ended up with a batting average of 192 throughout the regular season. And has improved that to over 300 so far here in the postseason. He draws a walk in. The bases are loaded now for Spicy Dupole. And they will turn to the bullpen. And a big moment here in this one. We are that close to a tie game once again, but Diligence is on fire. Way out in front of that one. 1-2 to Dupole. Choker is active. Takes that one inside. Swing and a miss! A huge strikeout for Diligence to end the threat and keep it 8-4 as we go to the fifth.
Now batting, the left field. Now pitching,
And the Mythic will do as such and go into their bullpen as well. Their long reliever, Justice Douglas, will come into the game.
That's inside. Ball, that's low.
I believe it was Douglas who was injured against the Astros, I think in that first game of that series, is finally pitching healthy now. Right side, oh, Ding Hale couldn't quite look it all the way in, and that will turn into an infield single.
now batting at the right field, number 56, Axe Sawyer.
So a runner aboard, Axe Sawyer. And I believe that is Brazon because that looks like it is Distractor, which is going to go against Douglas here. His accuracy very low, and Sawyer, a towering shot into left. It stays fair. It is gone, and the Retrievers will turn on the double digits. 451, absolutely crushed. And any momentum the Mythic might have grabbed their bottom fourth has been erased. And in a big way by Sawyer.
Now batting, the catcher, number 8, Don Dudley.
Ball inside. Ball, ball.
1-2 to Dudley.
Outside.
Ground ball, ribeye. Throw in time, that's out number 2.
Now batting,
And
second
Grant
baseman,
Gilmore will come up to the
50,
plate. 0 for 2
Grant
here so
Gilmore.
far here in game 2. And he will get a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 51, Morgan Mack.
See, hey. Ball outside. That's a strike.
Back into left field. Caught by Hammerhead just in front of the warning track for out number 3. And we'll head bottom of the 5th with Ahmed, Theodores, and McGribbins due up.
17, Emerson Ahmed.
Ahmed pops it up and it stays in play for Dudley. I thought that was going to hit off the roof of the dugout, but instead it's 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ball, ball. No, that's outside.
Ground ball to first. McForsham picks it up and takes it himself for round number 2, and here is McGribbins.
Gideon McGribbins.
Gribbins bounces one back up the middle. He's aboard with 2 outs. That'll bring up Vit Vance.
Number 32, Vip Vance.
That's a strike. That's a strike.
2-2 here to Vance. And a swing and a miss. He will go top 6. Top of the order here for the Retrievers. Up 10-4 here in game number 2.
Let's go. Let's go. Ball. Ball high.
Full count here to Cantu. That takes a hop to Bowen. In time at first for out number 1. It's up Correa, who had the home run back in the first inning, but has been pretty quiet since. Tries for another one deep into center field at the wall, and that one is gone. Correa's second of the night makes it 11 mark for the Retrievers.
Number 25, Gurney McForsham.
Forsham, an absolute legend in these playoffs so far. His batting average over 100 points better here in the playoffs than he was in the regular season. Has doubled his home run output. I think close to doubled his RBI output as well. He gets aboard with a base hit, brings up Brazan.
Ball, that's outside.
So, man, teams trading huge body blows in games 1 and games 2. Everything going the Mythics' way after game 1, but then the Retrievers, not to be deterred, come out early in the game 2 here. Home runs early from from Correa and McForsham go up early 2-0. Survive the Mythic, tying it up in the first, and then scoring 6 in the second.
Number 56, Axe.
And then Diligence ending a threat that could have let the Mythic tie the game back up, bases loaded in an 8-4 ball game, but turned them away. And now the Retrievers cruising along here 11-4 as we go bottom of the 6th. It's Ribeye due up first.
Third baseman, number 14.
Diligence on fire. But Ribeye into center field, but Cantu with just enough speed to track that one down to take it away.
Number 11, Bryant Bowen.
Ball.
Popped up, left center field, and caught by Cantu for out number 2.
The left
Here
fielder,
is Hammerhead.
Dan Hammerhead.
No, inside.
And a 1-2-3 inning for Diligence. He will go to the 7th.
Now batting, now pitching, Garlic Mullen.
That will do it for Douglas. Garlic Mullen coming to the game.
Ball.
Caught by Ribeye.
Batting, the catcher, number 8, Jahan Dudley.
Swing and a miss. Dudley goes down for out number 2.
Second baseman, number 50, Grant Gilmore.
And that will retire the side. Bottom of the 7th we go. Hale, Dupole, and Ahmed due up. Mythic down by 7.
Dane Hale.
No, outside. No.
ball to first. McForsham takes it himself and beats Hale to the bag for out number 1.
Number 8,
Spicy Dupole.
This way. Ball low.
So in an early hole with Bessie starting the game tense and then giving up a couple runs at the bottom of the first, he locks in and eats up enough innings for Diligence to come in and potentially give a good chunk of this Retrievers bullpen some much needed rest as Diligence rings up another one there.
Now pitching, Jesse.
I say that as Frigate comes in, but just man number 2 out of the pin. But maybe, just maybe, has enough juice to maybe get them to the 9th. On to out here is Theodorus. Tied the game back in the bottom of the first. That feels like a very, very long time ago here. Full count. And strike 3 called on Theodorus. We head to the 8th, still 11-4.
The third baseman, number 51, Morgan Matt.
Ball not outside.
Swing and a miss. Mullins so far so good here in relief.
46, Doyle Cantu.
Nope, that's high.
Up to Dupole, he'll take it himself 2 away. And there's the mojo boost for Mullen to face off here against Correa with 2 home runs here in game 2.
That's low.
Looking for a third, center field again, and that one is gone. A 3 home run game for Cantu. And make it a full dozen for the Retrievers here in game 2.
25, Ernie McForsham.
Into right field. That's caught by Ahmed as we go bottom of the 8th. Say this.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 9, Gideon McRibbons.
Nope, inside.
Fleshman deep in the hole, the throw not in time. I'll bring up Vance.
Number 32, Vip Vance.
At low. There's his right.
1-2 the count. Vance down the third base side. Mack the throw to second. Gets one, and they're able to go around the horn.
Now pitching.
Good play defensively by the Retrievers. Frigate not quite enough, and they'll have to bring in Sanders again. Get the final 4 outs here. Tie this series up at 1 apiece. To the 9th, we go 12-4 in favor of the Retrievers. Complete flip of the script from game 1.
Fielder, number 4, Screw Razon.
That's right. There's his right.
Like Mullen, despite the home run he gave up to Cantu, has done pretty well since he came in for Douglas.
That's right.
3-0 count. Chopper to short. Bowen charges it and gets it to Dupole in time for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 6. Ding it, Fleshman.
That's inside. No, low.
That one bleeds past ribeye and into left field.
Now back, the catcher, number 8, Jahan Dudley.
Outside. There's the swing. Low ball.
1-2 here to Dudley.
Nope, outside.
Just misses there. Swing and a miss. Bottom 9 we go. Top of the order due up here.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 11, Ryan Bowen.
One pitch, 1 out to third.
The left fielder, number 6, Dan Hammerhead.
That low.
Bombers special into right. Puts 1 on and 1 out here for the mythic Ding Hale.
And baseman, number 29, Ding Hale.
Hale a fly ball into right, caught by Sawyer. That's out number 2. And the last one here for the mythic will be Spicy Dupole.
Number 8, Spicy Dupole.
That's a swing.
And a strikeout to end the game, and we are tied at 1 apiece here in the Super Series. Body blows thrown by both teams in the first 2 games. 12-4 for the Retrievers here in Game 2. 16 hits. Correa going 3 for 5. All 3 solo home runs. McForsham 3 for 5. Had a grand slam. Brazan goes 2 for 5 with a home run. And Sawyer 1 for 5 with a home run. 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the order, all with home runs. Retrievers hitting 7 here tonight. Morgan Mack at the bottom of the order, might be the only run not scored off the home run. She goes 2 for 4 with a run in. Retrievers did strike out 10 times. They struck out more in Game 2 than they did Game 1, but a completely different result. Mythic side, they did get 11 hits, but kind of strewn about. Hammerhead towards the top of the order, 2 for 5. Then Theodoris, 2 for 4 with a home run. And then McGribbons goes 3 for 4. Dupole, 1 for 5 with 4 strikeouts. Let's see, the win will go to Diligence. 3 innings of work, just 1 hit. Bessie went 3 2/3, 7 hits, 4 earned. He walks 3 strikeouts, but Diligence really righted the ship. Bessie was a bit better later on, but they turned to Diligence, and he delivered, and they needed it the most. The loss will go to Weaver. He was juiced coming in, but it did not work out. 8 earned runs. Granted, some of those did come after he got hit by a comeback to the mound. He was rattled for a stretch. They just kind of left him in there. 9 hits, 4 innings of work, 5 strikeouts. Douglas also gives up 3 through 2. Mullen 1 earned through 3, 7 home runs. Let's see. Retrievers take the first 2 spots, Correa and McForsham, and Ford Theodoris in the 3rd spot. All right, so we are tied up 1-1. But as I mentioned, we are going to do some lottery. All right, let me set the stage here. See if I. Okay, here we go. Better. Okay, so I found this website. I've done a couple of mocks off of it, and I like it. And so I'm going off the odds that I sent into the Discord back on, I think it was either Monday or Tuesday. So we've got Express at the top odds, 30 out of 200. And we go from there. Skulls of Rock, Stingers, Walkers, Dragons, Storm, Serpents, Monstars, Area 51, Sonics, Cyclones, and Quacks. Alright, we are going to generate the draft order, reveal it one by one. Here we go. We will go from 12 to 1. Alright, picking 12th will be the Quacks. 11th will be the Skulls of Rock. Oh my gosh! Just the second one revealed, and already an earth-shattering result. Falling from the second best odds in the draft, they are picking 11th. Oh my gosh! We must have a ringer or two in front of us. All right, picking here. I'm going to mark this separately. So, okay, so 12, 11. All right, picking 10th, the Cyclones. Okay, so just gaining a spot there. Number 9, Area 51. Team 8, the Express! Oh my god! Oh, this is horrifying. Team 7, the Sonics. Pick 6, the Walkers. Team number 5, the Monstars. Pick 4, the Serpents. So that leaves the Storm, the Dragons, and the Stingers. All right, picking 3rd will be the Stingers. All right, so here we go. Pick number 2 belongs to the Storm, which means the top pick in the draft belongs to the Dragons. Wow. An absolutely crazy result. The Express falling 7 spots. The Skulls falling all the way down to 11th. That is crazy. Okay, I'm going to take a snip of this. Put it here for posterity. Wow. Okay, well, man, the stream is just throwing everything at us tonight, isn't it? Wait, did that not show up for you guys at all? Oh no! Did I ruin that? Oh, you saw it. Okay, I don't know why I didn't see you seeing it. Okay. Anyway, oh, I probably closed the tab. Okay, I guess I admit him. Okay, whatever. All right, so after all of that excitement, we go to game number 3. We are to Sakura. Retrievers get to be the home team. Okay, so let's figure things out here for the Mythic. Okay, so we need to check on this. It's fine, so Goodbye is locked in. Keep him at not locked. So okay, so I think that is what to do. Ball. Then we'll flip over to the side. Have any changes for the retrievers here? Game number 3. Puppet is typing. Quick sip of. Yes, we need tire head in. Dudley is 1 below. It's that. Okay. Tire to 8. Anything else? That is all. So we will play ball as we go to Sakura for game number 3. So we've had dueling blowouts so far through the first couple of games. What will be in store for us here as we move to Sakura? Night game here at Sakura. And so it's the number 4 for the Retrievers, Shep Heaps. Against the number 1 Quinto. Or the Mythic. Ground ball up the middle. That is a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 6, Ben Hammerhead.
That's ripped into left center. That one is gone. A 2-run shot, and the Mythics strike first here in Game 3. Hammerhead makes it 2-0.
Second baseman, number 29, Ding Hale.
That one back to Heaps to McForsham in time.
The first baseman, number 8, Spicy Ducol.
What did I do with my
Now batting,
live tag?
right field,
I've lost
number
it.
17,
What did I do?
Emerson Ockman.
Strike.
Okay.
No.
Yes, Quinto is their number 1 because the Mythic are 2 out of sequence now because they had to go to get. Oh, that one's gone! They had to go to Game 5 twice. So their starting pitcher for this series was their 3rd. Whereas, yeah, that's what it is.
That's a strike. Down. That's outside. Hot foul.
2-2 here to Theodorus. And Theodorus puts one into center field.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 9,
Gideon
Gideon
McRibbons.
Strike.
And he gets one into left field. 2 on, 2 out here for the Mythic
Now batting,
as they're close to
catcher,
hitting
number
through the
32,
order here in the
Fan.
first.
Nope.
Chet Heaps is rattled already. Oh, volatile. That goes up the middle, a base hit into center field. They're going to send the runner home. It's a decent throw. Not in time. Tirehead couldn't get the tag down, and it's 4-0 here in the first. And we have indeed batted through the lineup here for the Mythic. 4-0. Top 1. 2 on, 2 out for Villegas back in the lineup.
Strike. That's down.
2 and 2. That one's into left, but gonna hook foul. Another one's gonna go foul. 33 pitches off of Heaps already here in the first. A swinging miss in the dirt. Throw down to first in time to retire the side, but a 4 spot for the Mythic to open up Game 3. What version of Quinto will we see? Bowen with a nice stop and turning it into an out. Nice play at short by Bowen for out number 1. We've seen a very good Bowen. We've also seen a very bad Bowen so far in this playoffs. Game 1 against the Astros was awful. Game 5 against the Astros was solid. And then it would have been Game 4 against the High Rollers was, I can't remember, I think it was serviceable. It wasn't locked down, but it wasn't horrific. So a wide range of Quinto so far here through 1. 2 down and an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. And Quinto is through the first cleanly. We'll go to the second. Owen, Hammerhead, and Hale due up.
The shortstop, number 11, Bryant Bowen.
It's inside.
Bowen into right, hangs up there, and Sawyer able to track it down for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 6, Finn Hammerhead.
Ball high. Nope. Outside.
To third, Mack up with it. That's in time for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 29, Ding Hale.
Down. No, outside. You bet that's a strike.
Full count here to Ding Hale. Just gets a piece of that one. Deep fly ball, left center field to the track, and just shy of the wall. Cantu will make the grab for out number 3. Ding Hale just a little bit too much under it, and we'll go bottom of the second, still 4-0. Got 4, 5, 6 due up in the order. Screw Brazan to lead things off. Fly ball into left. Hammerhead is there, and he'll make the grab for out number 1. That one down the line. It's a fair ball into right field. And enough away from Ahmed for it to turn into a double for the Retrievers. So they've got a runner in scoring position here for Fleshman, who's been struggling a bit. His 10th average is down to 191. After being a 384 hitter in the regular season. 2-2 the count. Pops it up center field. Theodoris should have no trouble with this one. Makes the grab. That's out number 2. Grant Gilmore up to the plate.
Grant Gilmore.
Good tie.
And a ground ball to Hale will retire the side. We will head to the third, 4-0 in favor of the Mythic.
Now back, the first baseman, number 8, Spicy Dupo.
4, 5, 6 due up in the order. Shep keeps up to tenths. Was rattled for a little bit there, but has battled his way back. 1-2 here to Dupole. Ground ball right hand side. Gilmore gets to it. Flip to first. That's out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 17.
Ahmed bounced one off the top of the wall and out. Back in the first.
That's down.
And he's coming for another one. No need to bounce it off the wall. That's off the big rock in center field. And it's 5-0 Mythic.
The center field, number 2.
And that will bring up Theodoris. And he will ground that one to Fleshman. Turns into out number 2, and here is McGribbons.
Gideon McGribbons.
McGribbons through the left-hand side. It's his second hit of the game.
Now batting, the catcher, number 32.
Yep, the catcher,
Vic
Vance.
Down. Strike.
1 and 2 here to Vance.
Strike.
And strike 3 called to the top of the zone. Vance doesn't like the call. Side retired, 5-0 Mythic as we head to the bottom of the third. 8-9-1 for the Retrievers here. And here's the backup catcher, Tirehead, at the plate. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And that is a strikeout looking for Quinto. One down, here is Mack, and Quinto has gotten up to locked in.
That's a strike.
That's fouled off, it's 0-2 to Mack.
That's down.
That will hook foul.
That's foul.
Down the third base line, Villegas up with it. Throw just in time. Got her by a step or two. For out number 2.
Doyle
And to the top of the order here for the Retrievers, it is Cantu. Ground ball to Dupole, and he will flip to Quinto, who looks it in and steps on the bag for out number 3. We are through 3 full. It's 5-0 Mythic here in Game 3 with the Super Series tied 1 game apiece. And the Retrievers will dip into that bullpen here early. Top of the 4th, Frigate will come into the game. So just a game removed from the Retrievers, giving the bullpen a bit of rest. They're back into it early here in Game 3. Frigate the first man out. Say probably only around 65% on his stamina bar. Oh, that was a hot shot down the third base line, but it's just foul. Another one fouled off by Bowen here at the top of the order. Pops it up. Left side, Morgan Mack. They'll make the grab for out number 1. Here is Hammerhead. Hit a 2-run shot in the first inning. Does anyone remember what the, like how many games the Super Series went last year? I do not remember at all. And a strikeout. Hammerhead gets caught looking, and that's 2 away. They went 4? Okay. And 2 down. Here's Ding Hale, who has been kind of quiet here in the Super Series. He's fallen down to 10ths, and he will ground one to short. And the side is retired. Bottom of the 4th. Correa, McForsham, both due up here, and then it's 3 for Brazan.
That's down.
That is a to Dupole, a nice stop, and again to Quinto for out number 1. Mythic with some good defense so far in this one. Bowen and now Dupole over at first. Playing their positions fairly soundly. Got a 1-1 count here to McForsham. And no one can get to that as it rolls into right field. McForsham aboard. All right, first, a decent amount of speed. First pitch upstairs to Brazan. That one outside. 2-0 advantage for Brazan. He fouls that one off. Breaks his bat, swinging at that one. Quinto gets to it. Flip to first to Dupole for out number 2. Runner for first moves to second into scoring position here for Axe Sawyer, who hit that monster home run in Game 2 that hit the second deck there in Stade Royale in left field. That one bounces back foul, 1-1 to Sawyer. Upstairs, 2-1, just over 40 pitches now for Quinto. Swing and a miss from Sawyer, 2-2. Popped it up. Stays in the infield. Ding Hale calls for it. Makes the grab for out number 3, and we will head to the 5th inning. 5-0 for the Mythic. It's Dupole, Ahmed, and Theodorus due up.
The first baseman, number 8, Spicy Dupole.
Oh, hi. You bet that's a strike. That's down. Out.
And a swing and a miss for out number 1.
Right field, number 17, Emerson Hoffman.
Nope, no. Strike.
Ahmed up to the plate. He's locked in. But so is Frigate. 1-2 to count, but Frigate nearing the end of his rope. Oh, strike 3 called. Got him looking there, 2 away, and here is Theodorus. Swinging at the first pitch, pops it up, foul territory. Gonna stay in play there for Sawyer, making the grab for out number 3. And we will go bottom 5. Fleshman, Gilmore, and Tirehead due up for the Retrievers.
The shortstop, number 6. Dig it, Fleshman.
Popped up behind home plate. Vance makes the grab, one away.
Second baseman, number 15. Grant
Ball outside.
Gilmore.
No.
That one will go foul. 2-1 here to Gilmore. Another one foul, 2-2. Pitch number 50 on the night from Quinto. It's another one into the stands.
Ball inside.
Just miss inside, full count. Swing, gonna miss. Strikeout here, 2 away, and that will bring up Tirehead again.
Ball. That's inside. Ball inside.
Tirehead jumps ahead in the count 2-0, 3-0. That one nearly hits the dirt.
Ball 4. Take
And
a
a 4-pitch walk to Tirehead. None of them fairly close. And he will draw a walk. Brings up Morgan Mack at the 9 spot. Ground ball to Villegas. The throw in time for out number 3. Mojo down on Mack. We'll see if that comes into play later. We'll go to the 6th. McGribbons to lead things off. 2 for 2 today. And they will turn to Rusty Diligence.
No.
He is on fire, but he has been used a lot. He comes in with well under 50% stamina here. May only be good for 2 or 3 batters as McGribbons gets his 3rd single of the night.
The catcher, number 32. Vip Vance.
Vance gets one past Morgan Mack and into left field. And here come the Mythic. First 2 runners aboard. Nobody out here, top of the 6th.
The third baseman.
Tupple, Villegas back in the order here at the 9 spot. A 1 for 2 night so far. Takes a first pitch strike from Diligence.
That's down.
That one misses, 1-1.
Ball.
Bounce it back. And another one.
No.
Ooh, dangerous take there, but it misses. 2-2.
Ball.
It's a piece there. Ground ball to Gilmore. Gilmore to Fleshman. Fleshman to McForsham. 4-6-3 Dragon special for the Retrievers. A huge play for them there. 2 down, a runner at 3rd. Bryant Bowen, top of the order here for the Mythic. 1-2 the count to Bowen. He's locked in, but a swing and a miss! Diligence gets into a bit of a jam, but the double play and the strikeout keeps it a 5-0 ball game going bottom of the 6th.
Cantu.
Ball inside.
Fly ball to right, but this one gets to just the front of the track. We're out number 1. Here is Correa.
Number 6. Gossi. Maria.
You bet that's a strike. Ball. That's inside. That's a strike and a half, my friend.
Home as of late has not been the spot for the Retrievers. They came back home with a 2-0 series lead against the Ronfielders, but dropped games 3 and 4. Game 3, 7-3, and Game 4, 13-5. Ronfielders forced a Game 5, but the Retrievers obviously won. That one in extra innings. But home is not where the hitting is for the Retrievers so far last series, and looking early here.
No, outside. Ball.
Top 7, 5-0 here. Vance leading things off. That is going to be off the netting and foul.
Ball. That's outside.
3-1. Round ball. That one off the glove of McForsham. And can't turn it into anything. Oh, a mojo down for McForsham. They're leaving Diligence in there as he is at his absolute last gas stamina-wise, and that's a base hit back up the middle. I gotta figure they gotta pull him, maybe bring in, well, Sierra got hurt. It's gonna be Deputy that comes in. Comes into the game tense, but he is pretty much full force on the stamina, but comes into a tight situation, 2 on, nobody out, top of the 7th. Mythic up 5-0. That one's hit into left, and that one's cut off by Brazon. The throw home is not going to be in time. The Mythic push it to 6-0.
Right fielder, number 17, Emerson Ahmed.
Ahmed up. 2 solo home runs in this one. Right side, McForsham, nice play. Flip to Deputy. He covers just in time for out number 1. Both runners, though, move into scoring position here for Theodorus. Theodorus with 6 ribbies in game 1. Had a couple in game 2. And he pushed the lead here in game 3. 1-2 the count. The pitch from Deputy outside, 2-2. Popped it up. Stays in the infield. Morgan Mack is there. She'll make the grab for out number 2. That will bring up McGribbons. He's 3 for 3 today with 3 singles here in game 3. He rips one into center field. Cantu goes back and makes the grab and keeps a couple runs off the board. 6-0 going bottom 7. 4, 5, 6 to it for the Retrievers. Razan, a deep fly ball that will fall short of the track in center field. Theodorus with the grab for out number 1. Sawyer gets a base hit and actually will turn to extra bases as that one goes all the way to the track in center field. So Sawyer with a 1-out double, trying to kickstart the offense here for the Retrievers. Diggett Fleshman to the plate. Ground ball, Bowen gets to it. Runner back to second and throw in time for out number 2. And Gilmore up to the plate. And falls behind 0-2. Whiffer will activate. Strike 3 called as Gilmore couldn't take the bat off his shoulder. We will go top 8.
Now batting, the catcher, number 32, Vance.
Ball, that's inside. You bet that's a strike. Hit time.
Vance! Will it stay fair? It's hooking hard. It's just off the pole. That thing was hooking very, very quickly and just kisses off of it to give Vance his 4th home run of the postseason and make it 7-0 Mythic here in game 3.
Nope, no.
Ground ball to Gilmore. That's out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 11.
See, that was Ojo down to Villegas, I think. So actually, that may bring Ribeye back in. I'll need to double check the channel.
Ball outside.
2-2 the count here. Bowen at the top of the order. Pops it up, and that's going to find the netting. Oh, strike 3 called. Deputy rings him up.
The left field.
2 away, and here is Hammerhead.
Ball inside.
Ground ball up the middle. Fleshman gets to it. Throw to first in time for out number 3. Mythic with another run. 7-0 going bottom of the 8th. It's 8-9-1 for them here. Ribeye will come in the game, as will Tony Duke. He will actually take over behind home plate. So ribeye at third, Duke at catcher. That one is ripped into straightaway center field, and the Retrievers get on the board. Was that tire head? 448, a nuke into center field. And the Retrievers not going to be shut out here in game 3.
Number 51, Morgan.
No, that's inside.
1-2 here to Mack. Fouled off. As Quinto approaches 80 pitches, right side, Hale gets to it. Go to first in time, that's out number 1. Doyle Cantu, top of the order, 0 for 3 here in game 3. Ground ball, that one just bleeds by Dupole into right field. And it's 1 on, 1 out for the Retrievers. Here is Correa, also looking for her first hit here of game 3. After a 3 home run game 2. Quiet here in game 3. Fly ball, right center. Ahmed. They'll make the graph round number 2. And that will bring up McForsham. Bit of bad luck on a ground ball down the first base side, but he rips one into center field, a 2-run shot, and the Retrievers make it 7-3. Is that, it's either number 8 or number 9. Number 9 for McForsham. 19 RBIs. 5 home runs, 21 RBIs for McForsham, all of the regular season. An absolutely crazy stretch for McForsham. 3-1 to Brazan. He fouls it out, full count. Pitch number 89 is a walk. And the Mythic might need to go to the bullpen here. Here's Axe Sawyer, 2 for 3. A couple of doubles. And distractor on Brazan. Things could get interesting here. Quickly 2-0 to Sawyer. 3-0 to Sawyer. Quinto finds the zone, up over 90 pitches now. In the dirt, ball 4. And it's 2 on, 2 out for Fleshman. They're bringing in the closer, Summer Bungalow, who will have no accuracy, though, with Brazan at second. Oh, and that one gets away from Duke, but he recovers quickly. No one advances. 2-0 to Fleshman. Fouls it off, 2-1. The pressure building here in the 8th. 3-1 to Fleshman. Fouls it off, a full count. Runners are going to be going. Fouled off, we'll do it again. Upstairs, ball 4. The bases are loaded. Tying run at the plate for the Retrievers. Grant Gilmore, tense and 0 for 3 tonight, will not take a bigger at-bat in his life. Ground ball up the middle. It gets by Ding Hale into center field. 2 runs will score at 7-5. Holy cow, we have batted around for the Retrievers. Here's Tirehead. He laced one into center field that started off the 8th inning. One and 2 the count to Tirehead. Swing and a miss. But not before some damage is done. 5 runs in the 8th, and we got a ball game going into the 9th. 3, 4, 5 due up for the Mythic to try and claw back a bit of momentum. Hale is tense, has not really done much so far here in the Super Series. Ding Hale will get a base hit into right to lead off the top of the 9th for the Mythic. Mojo up for Hale.
Now back, the first baseman, number 8,
Spicy Dupole.
Now pitching.
And the Retrievers will bring in their closer. He's made an appearance in all 3 games so far.
That's a strike and a half.
Choker is active on Dupole, which really is hurting his stats right now. It's a 1-1 count. Take strike 2. That one is going to be a base hit. Right center field. Runner's going to go first to third. Mythic with runners at the corners. Nobody out here top of the 9th. Emerson Ahmed, 2 for 4 here tonight. Pressure right back all the way up here, top of the 9th. Mythic trying to claw back some of the runs they gave up. 2-0 to Ahmed. 3-0 to Ahmed. Might as well just walk him here. They do get him a strike. But that is ball 4. Now the Mythic will have the bases loaded. And it's Ford Theodorus at the plate. Holy cow.
That's a strike.
And he already has a grand slam.
Strike. No, outside.
He hit it in game 1, right? Floater into left, caught by Brazan. They will not tag. Everyone stays put. Gideon McGribbons, 1 down. McGribbons swinging at the first pitch. In foul territory and right. This will be caught by Sawyer, and he's got a good arm. No one will tag there. 2 down. It's up to Tony Duke. Holy cow. Fouled off, 0-2 to Duke. Ground ball up the middle. Fleshman with the stop. The throw to first, not in time. Tony Duke with an RBI infield single.
Jefferson.
Pushes the lead back up to 3 for the Mythic, 8-5. Bases still loaded. It's ribeye to the plate. Ooh. 2-1. That one ran well inside. That one misses. 3-1. Nowhere to put him. Takes a meatball. Full count. That one is fouled off. Sanders is out of gas. Little pitch into center field on the run. Cantu makes the grab for out number 3. Retires the side. Bases loaded, nobody out. Mythic get 1, makes it a 3-run lead. 9-1-2 to up for them, bottom of the 9th. Who will be a step away from the title here in Series 11. We're at least 3 outs away from finding out. 1-2 to Mac. Swing and a miss, that's 1 away. Back to the top of the order, it is Cantu. Heading to count 2-0. Takes strike there, low at the knees. In there, 2-2. Swing and a miss! 2 down, last chance for the Retrievers here in game 3. It's Gossi Correa, 0 for 4. They'll bring in Wilder foul to try and get the final out. Swing and a miss. Low, 1-1. In there, 1-2. Popped up, left field. Coming in is Hammerhead making the grab for out number 3. And the Mythic take game 3, 8-5, and are 1 win away from their first title. Ooh, some excitement late. 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th for the Retrievers. Made it interesting, but could not finish the comeback. 8-5 the final. 17 hits from the Mythic. All of the starters getting 1. Let's see. Hale, Dupole, and Ahmed all with 2 hits on the game. Ahmed, both his hits were home runs, 2 RBIs. Hammerhead also with 2 RBIs. Let's see, McGribbons goes 3 for 5, as does Vit Vance. Hammerhead scoring 2 runs. For the Retrievers, just 7 hits. McForsham with a pair of them had a home run. Sawyer goes 2 for 3, scoring a run. And then Tirehead with the blast that kick-started that 8th inning. That was his only hit of the game. Pitching-wise, again, Retrievers 4 of the 5. Loss will go to Heaps, 5 earned through 3. Frigate and Diligence kept them off the board, but Deputy gives up 2. Let's see, the win will go to Quinto. Foul doesn't get... Oh, yeah. Wait, I thought you could still get a save with the 3 runs. Anyway, Quinto with a great game. A bit of a crooked number there late. Does give up 5 earned through 7 2/3. 5 strikeouts, 3 walks. Bungalow and then Foul finishes it off. MVPs Ahmed, Vance, and McForsham. We will go to game number 4. Give me just one moment here. Alright, needed a quick drink to try and fresh my mouth there. My voice was starting to crack there a bit. Okay, so we need some replacements here for the Mythic with Vance needing a day off, so let's figure out what to do here. Okay. Vance is below 4 bars. We Duke at catcher. He wants Vance to DH. Oh. Ribbons will go to the left. Hammerhead first. To pull out. Substitute. And so he's down, so we are then also putting Ribeye back in. Fox Shelton. Okay. Retrievers, so I'm going to assume we want Dudley back in, and then are we moving back to the 7th spot? Okay, back to this. So back to what we had. Cantu, Rhea, McForsham, Zahn, Sawyer, Fleshman, Dudley, Gilmore, Mack, and then so the roles are reversed, so the Retrievers will have their ace, Jamie Reese, on the mound. The Mythic will have their number 2, Bach Sheldon. Chance to clinch the title. On. All right. Here we go. What could be the final game of Season 11? Can the Retrievers force a Game 5? Up to Jamie Reese to tell us what will happen.
Welcome to Game 4 of the tournament finals. Get on your horse and let's do the baseball thing. Now batting, the shortstop, number 11, Bryant Bowen.
And the strike.
We are underway here for Game 4. Fouled back, 0-2 to Bowen. Popped up, right field, Sawyer. It's the grab, that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 6, Finn Hammerhead.
Low ball. Nope, it's that ball. Too low.
3-1 here to Hammerhead. And Hammerhead gets the base hit up the middle.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 29, Ding Hale.
There's a strike.
And that one just past McForsham into right. And the Mythic 2 on, only 1 out here in the first.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 17.
Here is Ahmed. He has been big so far this series.
That's down.
Couple of home runs in Game 3. Popped up, foul territory. This will stay in play. Razan will make the grab in foul grounds for round number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 2.
Is Theodoris.
Theodoris.
The right. There's a strike.
Falls behind 0-2. Just gets a piece of that one.
Ball is high.
Inside 1-2. Pitch number 20 here from Reese. Popped up. Left field. Morgan Mack goes back for it. Takes the grab for out number 3. And the Mythic are turned away in the first. We'll go bottom of the first. We'll see how Sheldon will do.
Play ball.
Facing here against the top of the order for the Retrievers.
Strike, strike, strike. The right.
And he strikes out Cantu on 3 pitches.
The designated hitter, number 6, Gossie.
Remember, it's Tony Duke behind in first. Ribbons is in left.
Nope, it's that ball.
And it's Hammerhead at first.
There's a strike.
Popped up, foul ground. And they get to it. Yes, Ahmed will get to it. That's out number 2. And here is McForsham.
25, Gurney Forsham.
There's a strike. That's high.
That one will go back up the middle for a base hit. Runner aboard here for the Retrievers.
Now batting,
Forsham aboard will bring up Razan.
Razan.
No, outside. The right.
1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Hale gets to it. Throw to first in time for out number 3. And we've got a scoreless first inning. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Mythic here in the second.
Fielder, number 9,
Ribbons, the first man up.
Nope, low.
Ribbons, right center field, hanging up there and gets down in front of Cantu. Oh, but the third and second! Oh!
batting, the designated hitter,
I
number
thought
32.
they had him, but McRibbons just fast enough, man.
Strike. Ball.
Go back and see if he hung up at first there for a moment. Almost got him thrown out. Swing and a miss.
Now batting,
Down goes
catcher,
Vance.
number
Here's
18,
Tony Duke now.
Duke.
That's down. Strike.
1-2 here to Duke. And Duke gets that one down into center field. Oh, they're going to send the runner home. The throw to the plate, and not in time. McGribbons gets Cantu twice, legging out into a double, and then going from second to home on a fly ball to center field. Mythic strike first in Game 4, 1-0.
That's a strike.
Aggressive base running here for the Mythic in Game 4, and it pays off already. 1-0 here in the second. And then Tony Duke was able to leg it to second on the throw home, but then Ribeye will strike out looking. But we go to the top of the order. Bryant Bowen is actually down to neutral now. Fouls off the first two pitches he sees. Swing and a miss. Down he goes, but the Mythic take the early lead 1-0. 5, 6, 7 for the Retrievers due up. Trying to do something off of Box Sheldon, who surprisingly has not factored into decision so far this postseason. Round ball, Sheldon gets to it. Throw to first in time for out number 1. So he would have made 3 starts. He would have appeared once in the Astros series, but then he would have appeared twice. So we would have been the Game 1 starter and the Game 5 starter against the High Rollers. Quickly 2 down. Here's Vahan Dudley. 1-1. That one's in there. 1-2. Ground ball to Hale. Go to first in time for out number 3. Top of the third. Hammerhead, Hale, and Ahmed due up for the Mythic.
The first baseman, number 6, Van Hammerhead.
That's a strike. Strike.
2 to Hammerhead.
That's outside.
Fouled back.
That's high.
Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Strikeout
29,
for Reese. He's got 20 so far in this part of the postseason. Also made a start against the Liberty in our first elimination bracket. 1-2 to Ding Hale, and he swings and misses. Back-to-back Ks for Reese.
right field.
He's locked in.
Emerson Ahmed.
They will need everything they can from Reese.
Nope, nope.
Try and force a Game 5. 2-1 to Ahmed. Bounce it back 2-2. Up the middle, tough dive, and Fleshman boots it into center field.
Now batting,
And Mojo right back down for Reese.
Ford Theodore.
Neutral he is. Theodoris is back down to tense.
There's a strike.
He falls behind 0-2. This one a much easier play for Fleshman. The throw to first in time for out number 3 will go bottom of the third. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Retrievers. Grant Gilmore tense right now.
And
Hitting
Gilmore.
.244 here in the postseason. Ground ball, Hammerhead gets to it. Flip to Sheldon. He gets the first in time for round number 1.
Third baseman, number 51, Morgan.
Mack also tense. Bounce it off, and she's behind 0-2. Sheldon has gotten to locked in here early. This one's to third. Ribeye. Solid throw from third in time for round number 2. We're back to the top of the order with Doyle Cantu.
Doyle Cantu.
Round ball, and Ding Hale has to get it. And Cantu is too fast, and he legs that one out. It was ripped right back up the middle. Sheldon couldn't quite field it. And And it bounced into barely center field. I don't know if you'd call it center field.
That's high.
But a runner aboard. Here is Correa. So went from hitting 3 home runs in game 2, a hitless game 3. And 1 on 2 out here right now. In game 4, she connects into right center. This could be trouble as it goes to the track. Theodoris up with it. They're going to send the runner home, and Correa has tied the game at 1. Darcy Correa, 2 out, RBI double, and we're drawn even here in the bottom of the 3rd. And Sheldon no longer locked in. He will strike out McForsham to end the inning. And we head to the 4th in game 4, tied at 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 9, Vivian McGribbons.
McGribbons swings at the first pitch, pops it up in foul territory. And Mack will make the grab for out number 1.
The designated hitter, number 32.
Here's Vip Vance. And that one's hit right to Mack. That's out number 2. 2 pitches, 2 outs. And Jamie Reese says, thank you very much. And that will be a 5-pitch inning from Jamie Reese. And the Retrievers will pick the bats right back up. Razan, Sawyer, and Fleshman due up for the home team.
Fielder, number 4, Screw Razan.
Razan flies this one into left field. That is McGribbons making the grab. One down here is Sawyer.
56, Axe Sawyer.
No, outside.
And that one just inside the line as it goes all the way to the wall. Sawyer will have himself a double here in the 4th. Retrievers with a chance to take the lead. Runner in scoring position. But it's Diggett Fleshman at the plate. Currently, Tint has not really been successful here in the postseason, or at least this block of it. 176 here from the divisional round to the Super Series. And a swing and a miss for out number 2. 2 down, Vahan Dudley comes up to the plate, clutch active. Bounce that one off, it's 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss, and Sheldon gets out of a tiny jam himself. We remain tied at 1 going to the 5th. 9-1-2 due up for the Mythic.
Number 14, Jefferson Ribot.
There's a strike.
Reese has gotten himself to locked in. Slow roller to short, Fleshman up with it. Oh, it's a bad throw, and it goes into the dugout. Oh no, Fleshman!
The shortstop, number 11, Bryant Bowen.
Oh, that could be absolutely massive.
Nope, it's that ball.
And Bowen's gonna make him pay! Center field, a 2-run shot, and the Mythic take the lead! 430 from Brian Bowen, and the Mythic take the lead in game 4.
The first baseman, number 6, Van Haberhead.
And the error from Fleshman has instant repercussions.
Nope, low. Strike.
Reese no longer locked in. That's a ground ball. Gilmore gets it to McForsham in time for out number 1.
Second baseman, number 29.
So 1
Dane
down,
Hale.
Ding Hale to the plate.
Outside.
Reese at 77 pitches now.
That ball inside.
And he rips one into center field. 4-1 Mythic. .466 to straightaway center field for Ding Hale. His first home run of the Super Series, his 5th of the postseason.
Number 17, Emerson.
Now eclipsing the home run total he had in the regular season of 4. That one's down to the center field, and they are now getting after Reese.
Now batting, the center fielder. Now pitching.
And that will do it for Reese. 4 1/3, and they have to go to the bullpen. Frigate, the first man out, once again comes in the game 60-ish% stamina. 0-2 to Tense Theodoris. Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the left fielder. Number
2
9,
down, McGribbons. Locked in versus locked in here. Round ball, Fleshman gets to it. This throw is better and gets there in time to retire the side. But the damage is done. It's now a 3-run lead for the Mythic, bottom of the 5th, with the Retrievers' lives hanging in the balance.
Grant Gilmore.
8-9-1 for the Retrievers, due up here, bottom 5. One and 2 to Gilmore with her active. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Sheldon, 1 away.
Number 51, Morgan.
0-2 to Mack. Just gets a piece of that one, fouls it back. To third. Ribeye actually makes the shoestring catch for out number 2. Takes us back to the top of the order. Back to locked in for Sheldon. It's Doyle Cantu. But Cantu able to get to him last time, which gave the Retrievers that run on the board. This is a fly ball into right, and Ahmed will make the grab for out number 3. To the 6th we go. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Mythic.
Now back, the designated hitter. Number 32, Vamp Vance.
Back with the grab.
Now batting, the catcher,
Round number 1,
number
Tony
18,
Duke up to the
Tony
plate.
Duke.
1 and 2. Just gets a piece of that one, fouls it off. And a swing and a miss. Down goes Duke, 2 away, and here is
Number
Ribeye.
14, Jefferson Ribeye.
2 to Ribeye. Swing and a miss. And his mojo goes down. See if that makes an impact defensively over at third. So a 1-2-3 inning, and the Retrievers pick the bats up, bottom 6. Correa to lead things off. 2, 3, and 4. Correa, McForsham, and Brazan. And Correa singles into shallow center field. Her second hit of the game. She has the lone run driven in so far here tonight for the Retrievers. And trying once again to kickstart this offense. Her season hanging in the balance here in game 4. Fouled back, 1 and 2 to McForsham. Round ball, third base side. Ribeye to second for 1. Ding Hale to throw to first. In time, a Dragon special. And just like that, base is empty for Brazan. Rally starter, though, active for him. Grounds it to Bowen. Picks it up, the throw to first in time. And the Mythic defense flashing some leather. And we go to the 7th. 4-1 in favor of the Mythic. They've got the top of the order due up.
Number 11, Bryant Bowen.
Another floater to Mack. She catches the soft liner.
Number 6,
Round number 1.
Ben
Here is Hammerhead. 1-1.
Ball inside. Strike.
2-2 to Hammerhead. And strike 3 called. Frigate doing the most he can and will pass it over to Diligence with about 50% of his juice left as the long reliever. Might be able to take this one the rest of the way. I'll have to wait and see. 3-1 to Ding Hale. And he singles up the middle.
Number 17, Emerson.
Here is Emerson Ahmed on fire versus locked in. Out in front of that one is Ahmed. In the dirt, 1-1. Pressure mounting here, top 7 in a 3-run game. 2-2 to count to Ahmed. Swing and a miss! Diligence gets the strikeout, sends us to the bottom of the 7th. Sawyer, Fleshman, and Dudley due up.
Nope, it's that ball.
Right. 1-2 to Sawyer, fouls that one off. 2-2. Does my frame rate look like it's kind of chugging a bit? Oh, and that's Sawyer uncorks one into center field. It's 4-2. Absolutely annihilated into center field. 468. It was a solo home run that got the Retrievers offense going in the bottom of the 8th of game 3. Can that get the Retrievers offense going here, bottom of the 7th in game 4? It takes locked in away from Sheldon, and he's up to 84 pitches now. Swing and a miss. He's right back with the strikeout, one away. One down, Vahan Dudley again, 0 for 2. Clutch active once again. And he will bloop this one into center field. Ojo right back down for Sheldon.
Now pitching, Wilder.
And that will do it for Sheldon. They'll bring in Wilder foul. And Grant Gilmore represents the tying run at the plate here for the Retrievers. 4-2 bottom 7th. And a 2-1 series lead for the Mythic. 2-1 the count. Pitch from foul. Runner going. Fouled off 2-2. Whiffer activates on Gilmore. Fouls it off. That one misses. Full count here. And fouls off another. Swing and a miss! 2 down, Morgan Mack at the plate. Check that, Landon Bonilla will come into the game. Lefty versus lefty matchup, no specific traits coming from this. 1-2 the count to Bonilla. Upstairs, 2-2 from foul. Swing and a miss! Retrievers get 1 in the 7th. It's 4-2, going top 8. 5, 6, 7. Theodorus to lead things off. Vanilla is gone. I almost call him Steve Stevens. That's an old name. I think it's Chris Stevens, actually. He was the hero for the Retrievers that got them here. He walked off he didn't walk it off. It was a home game for the Wrongfielders, but he was the game-winning RBI against the Wrongfielders in Game 5.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 9, Gideon McGribbon.
Eudorus grounds out, brings up McGribbons. McGribbons a shot into right center. Back at the track, Cantu able to track it down for round number 2.
Number 32.
Bit Vance up to the plate, 0 for 3 in the DH spot after getting strained from playing catcher for too long. 2-2 the count here from Diligence. Full count. Swing and a miss! Diligence, a quick inning of work, bottom of the 8th. It's the top of the order due up. A must-win game for the Retrievers. Down to their last 6 outs, trailing by 2. 0-2 the count to Cantu. Ground ball back to the mound. Foul stays with it. Throw to first in time for round number 1. Fouls mojo goes up. Correa bouncing back here in game 4 with a couple of hits after going hitless in game 3. 1-1 to Correa. Fly ball center field. Theodoris with plenty of room. Makes the grab, 2 away. Here is McForsham. 1-2. McForsham into right field, hanging up there, but it's gonna die at the track. Ahmed with the grab. We go to the 9th in game 4. Tony Duke, Jefferson Ribeye, and Brian Bowen due up for the Mythic.
Tony Duke.
Diligence giving it all he's got and then some. He's been on fire, I think, for all of his appearances in this series, and strikes out Tony Duke.
Third baseman, number 14, Jefferson Ribeye.
Ball. 2 inside ball.
2-1 to Ribeye. Ribeye into left. It's hanging up there. Brazan will make the grab for round number 2. And back to the top of the order, it's Brian Bowen. A 2-run shot the last time he was up that cashed in the error from Fleshman. He singles through the left side of the infield. And a base runner here for the Mythic top 9.
Number 6, Van Haberhead.
I want a bit in the dirt, but no damage done. Dudley gets to it quickly. That one decently hit, but also foul. 1-2 the count to Hammerhead. Little Hack active. He is currently tense. Into right field, and Sawyer on the run will make the grab. And we go bottom of the 9th. Retrievers, a minimum of 2 to tie, 3 to win, and force game 5. 4, 5, 6 due up in the order. Wilder foul locked in on the mound. Called strike 1. Fouled off 0-2. Swing and a miss, 1 away. Axe Sawyer with the solo home run. He's 2 for 3 tonight. A double and a home run. 2-0 the count. Sawyer, fly ball into right, caught by Ahmed. Retrievers down to their final out. It's up to Diggett Fleshman to keep things alive here, the Retrievers. Fouled off down to their final strike. This is 1-2. Fouled off. Another one fouled off. 2-2. Full count to Fleshman. Inside, he draws a walk. The tying run will come to the plate. It's Vahan Dudley. They'll bring in Sonny Driver to try and win the Super Series. Clutch is active once again for Dudley. It's been active twice, but he connects. This one's down and right, a base hit. It will go to the wall. Runner headed for third. Ahmed the throw to first. Runners headed home. The throw home. Not in time. It's a one-run game.
The second baseman, number 15.
Holy cow! The tying run in scoring position. It's up to Grant Gilmore. 1-1 the count. Misses 2-1. Fly ball into left. This could do it. McGribbon's the catch. The Mythic are champions. A year removed from being denied in the Super Series, Shag comes back and wins it here in Season 11. Congratulations to the Mythic, victorious champions here in Season 11 of the SSBL. 4-3, a dramatic final in Game 4, which gives the Mythic the Super Series title. Retrievers tried to pull the comeback again late, but came up just a bit short. Let's take a look. Final game. Ding Hale goes 3 for 4 with a home run. Brian Bowen goes 2 for 5 with a home run, and I hate to pour salt in the wound, but the error from Fleshman was really the difference in this one. Because, I mean, that's a runner on. That home run from Bowen's only a one-run shot. We got a tie game right now. As I mentioned, Hill goes 3 for 4. Ahmed 2 for 4. Mythic strikeout 12 times tonight. Actually, more strikeouts than hits, but got it done when it needed to be done. 8 hits from the Retrievers. Correa, Sawyer, and Dudley with 2 hits in this game. The only other players with hits, Cantu and McForsham. Dudley tried his best there, finally came up with clutch and got a run in, made it 4-3, but could not finish things off. Gilmore 0 for 4 at the 8th spot. Mack going 0 for 2. And then Vanilla subbing in for Mack. Strikes out in his lone appearance. 9 strikeouts for the Retrievers here. The win will go to Sheldon. He finally gets a decision in his 4th game throwing in the playoffs. He goes 6 1/3, only 2 earned runs, 7 hits, 6 strikeouts, a 1-out save to Driver. The loss will go to Reese, 3 earned through 4 1/3, and then Frigate and Diligence go the rest of the way. I think it comes down to the bullpen for the Retrievers just being so gassed coming in here to the Super Series. They just did not have the horses when it mattered most. MVPs here in Game 3, Ding Hale, Axe Sawyer, and Brian Bowen. And I'm going to go ahead and call Emerson Ahmed the Super Series MVP. And that will do it. We are done with Season 11. Once again, congratulations to Shag in the Mythic. After being denied last year by Rebecca Ellis and the Express, they come up victorious here in Season 11. We'll take a look at league leaders here in the postseason. And look, it's Emerson Ahmed at the top of the board, 492 with 7 home runs. McForsham right behind him with 9 home runs, 19 RBIs. It was Ahmed who led batting average crown in the postseason. Forshan had the home runs, followed by Ahmed. Davidson right behind him. Easy amount of runs drove in. McForsham with 19. Bro Davidson with 17. Then Theodorus and Bowen both with 14. McGribbons with 12. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Mythic players with double-digit RBIs here in the postseason. Ahmed with 29 hits, 11 of them extra bases. Unscored is also Ahmed. Stolen bases, Theodorus. Faulkner got caught stealing a lot. Wins goes to Sonny Driver with 3 wins. Deputy got 3 as well. Chandler Longstroke, also a very under-the-radar, huge performer for the Mythic in this postseason because, let's see. So if it was 1, 2, 4, 5. So Longstroke pitched, I guess would have been the second game of the High Roller series, and then first game of this series, and was an 11-0 shutout. He had a complete game shutout. So Chandler Longstroke honestly needs to get a big tip of the cap in the postseason. Like, he was fantastic for the Mythic in the number 3 spot. Whip, Jones, Iggy Jones, Rusty Diligence with 31 strikes. I mean, Rusty Diligence, even though he was tired in just about every game, he was lethal. I mean, he was on fire. Like, I think every game of that Super Series when he came in, he just didn't have enough juice to sustain it, unfortunately. All right. Well, that will conclude it. Thank you all for tuning in to the conclusion of Season 11. It was a wild ride. We had a great time. And one more tip of the cap to Shag and the Mythic. Congratulations on your first ever title. Also, a round of applause for Puppet and the Retrievers. A great season as well for them, getting back to the Super Series for the 3rd year out of the last 4. But that will do it for me. We'll have conversations in the Discord later on about when the League New Year will start up and stuff about that. But we will leave that to the Discord. But thank you all once again for tuning in and for a fantastic Season 11. And here's to a great Season 12. Until next time, everyone, have a good rest of your night, and I will see you all around. Bye-bye.